A very good morning to students. Today's class is for class 8 and we will discuss the poem Songs of Innocence, that is the Piper's Song. We will be discussing the Piper's Song, which is given in the form of a poem. If you remember, yesterday I gave you the background information of this poem. I told you that William Blake was piping a pipe, and as he was walking through the valley, he saw an angel, and the angel seemed to be in a very happy mood. He was seen amidst the clouds and he gave him some instructions, and the poet followed the instructions. Today we will discuss the poem in detail as to what the instructions were and how the poet reacted to that particular instruction or the instructions. The poem begins with the line, piping down the valleys wild. Piping down the valleys wild. What do you mean by valleys wild? A valley which was full of trees and bushes and shrubs, okay, full of greenery. Piping down the valleys wild. Who was piping? Obviously, William Blake, the poet, was piping. And you know what happened while he was piping? Pipe is a kind of long flute-like instrument. So, while he was piping down, piping songs of pleasant glee. Glee means happy. Glee is a synonym for happiness. And you know what happened? Piping songs of pleasant glee. He was in a happy mood, therefore he was piping, playing some happy and cheerful music. So the music was happy in the beginning. On a cloud I saw a child. What did the poet see? He saw a child, but it was not an earthly child. If you remember, I told you in the previous class, it was an angelic figure. It was an angel. So the angelic figure or the angel smiled. He was in a happy mood. And he laughing said to me, who is this he? Obviously, the angel. And the angel is giving him some instruction. He was happy in the beginning. This is a very important point to be noted. What was the mood of the angel? The mood of the angel was a happy one. So being happy, he instructed the poet to sing some happy songs. Pipe a song about a lamb. The word lamb is very important. It holds a lot of significance. Yesterday, if you remember, I told you that lamb is a kind of creature which stands for humility. It stands for humility. It stands for meekness. It stands for sobriety. Sobriety means very calm. And as I told you, if a lamb is taken to a slaughterhouse, it does not react. It only bleeds. And lamb above all signifies, it has a biblical reference. Lamb refers to Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. If you read the Bible, it has a biblical reference. If you go through the Bible, Jesus calls himself a meek lamb. So lamb stands for humility and lamb stands for Jesus Christ. As I told you in yesterday's class, William Blake was a man who was used to visions. All of a sudden, he would see visions in heaven, visions in the sky. Sometimes he would see heavenly figures appearing at his window because he had a great love to the Bible. Bible had a lot of influence on his life, and therefore he was habituated to seeing visions. You see, even you can see some sadhus or some saints, okay, getting into a trance sometimes, like Sri Ramakrishna. He was a man who saw visions. All of a sudden, he would stop all his activity, look at the sky. And what was the reason? He was having a vision in the sky, a heavenly vision. So all great and holy people, they have visions. And this man, William Blake, had a vision. And you know what happened? The angel told him, sing a song about a lamb. So if you want if you want the statement to be put in a very simple language, The angel told him, you write a poem about a lamp. So I piped with merry cheer. So he obeyed the instruction of the angel. What did the angel say? The angel told him to write a poem or sing a song. Sing a song about a lamb. Since he was having the pipe with him, he played the music of a lamp. And that was a pleasant music, merry cheer. He piped it very happily. He was not angry. He was not sorrowful. He was not sullen. He was not sad. But he was very, very happy. And with great happiness and cheer, he piped the song of the lamp. Piper, pipe that song again. This word again holds a lot of significance. It's very important. Piper, pipe that song again. Why is the poet using that word again? You see, I'll give you a very simple example. You are sitting at the table. Your mummy is serving you food. And your mummy has prepared something very nice, very delicious, your favorite dish. So you go for the first helping and you can ask or you ask for a second helping. Mummy, give me some more. So your mummy serves you the second time. So you are having a second helping. Why do you have a second helping? Because you like it. Whatever you like, whatever food you like is consumed in a great quantity. You ask for more and more. So the piper was asked to pipe that song again. What was the song that he was asked to pipe again? The song was that of the lamb. So why does the angel ask him to pipe it again? Because the angel liked that song. It was so melodious. It was so charming. It was so pleasant to listen to. And therefore the angel said, now come on, sing that song again. So I piped. He wept to hear. I want to draw your attention to this word wept here. You see, in the beginning we see, and he laughing said to me. So what was the mood of the angel in the beginning? The mood of the angel was a happy one in the beginning. A happy one. And after listening to the song of the lamb for the second time, he wept to hear. So the angel who was happy became sad. It is not sad, he is sorrowful. He is sorrowful, and because of his sorrow, he shed tears. He cried. So the music was so pleasant and so soul-stirring, so touching, that it made even the angel to weep. Angels don't weep so easily, mind you. If you read the Bible, we find angels doing the work of God, obeying His commands, but never do we see angels crying. But here the poet says the angel wept on listening to the music that was produced by the poet. So, first the piper walks through the valley with his pipe and he's piping some songs of happiness. Suddenly he sees an angelic figure in the cloud and the angel was very happy and he asks the poet to sing a song about a lamb, that is of Jesus Christ. So he piped a music or he sang or played a music or played a song that was related to the lamb or that was of the lamb. And the angel was touched by his song and he told him, come on, sing that again. Sing it for the second time. So the poet sang it for the second time, or he played the song with his pipe for the second time. And once he had finished the song, once he finished playing the song, the angel started weeping. That created such a kind of effect in his heart that he immediately began to weep. So it is very melodramatic, you see. Very sober. Drop thy pipe, thy happy pipe. So begins the second stanza. This is the first stanza and this one is the second stanza. And what happens in the second stanza? You see, drop thy pipe, thy happy pipe. What does the word thy mean? It means your. Drop thy pipe, drop your pipe. But why is the word thy used? This is an archaic expression. Remember students, in future when you come to higher classes, you will read many poems in which old words, archaic words are used. What is the meaning of the word archaic? It means old. It is no longer in use. You will find them in poetry, in poems, and even in Bible and books which were written during the medieval period or during the Victorian period. So you will see some old words, and this is one of the old words, archaic words. What does this word mean? Thy means your. So let us take the line once again. Drop thy pipe, thy happy pipe. Drop your pipe, keep it aside. Now the angel doesn't want to listen to the music of the pipe. She doesn't want to listen and she says, you keep your pipe aside. So I piped with, drop thy pipe, thy happy pipe. So I piped with merry cheer. Now again the poet begins to sing of happy songs. First he played the music of a lamb. Then the angel says, now come on, drop that pipe, thy happy pipe. So I piped with merry cheer. He began to sing or play the music with his pipe, and the music that was produced was a happy music. He sang songs, played music, with his pipe, and the music was a happy one. It was not a sad one. It was not a sorrowful one. It was a cheerful and a happy one. So I piped with merry cheer. I sang. I played music that was happy, that was cheerful. Piper, pipe that song again. So I piped, he went to hear. Now the angel says, come on, sing that song again, sing that song again, sing that happy song again. And the poet obeyed the instruction of the angel and he started to play happy music. So this one also was played for the second time. So you see, the angel is being taken up by the music that was produced by the poet. The angel was happy. It was touched. Therefore, it said, or he or she said, come on, sing that happy song once again. And the poet produced the music the second time. Right. Now we go on to the third stanza. Piper, sit thee down and write in a book that all may read. So he vanished from my sight and I plucked a hollow reed. We'll go through the stanza once again. Piper, sit thee down and write. Now the third instruction comes to the poet. The angel gives the third instruction. And what is the third instruction? Come on. Now you keep that pipe away. Put that pipe away. Sit thee down. Thee means you. Again, it is an archaic word which is used for you. Piper, sit thee down and write in a book that all may read. You write down all your poems, all your songs in a book. So you see, the angel is very noble. The angel was happy with the song sung by the poet or the music that was produced by the poet. That is for sure. But the angel wants